Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome back to Chronicles of a Crafter. So today I figured I would do one of my very last Christmas in July projects. I know I only did one this year, but I figured I'd do another one really quickly just to show you guys what you can do in preparation for Christmas in July. So I've done a couple of the projects in preparation for Christmas, but I just didn't film them, so I just figured I'd film this one. I found these fabric strips at the Dollar Tree. These are craft fabrics. They're located in the craft aisle at Dollar Tree, and it has like these pretty little prints on it. This, I believe, is a full, it's just a strip cut from a full sheet of fabric that you can also purchase at the Dollar Tree. I know for a fact I have this one as a full fat quarter or so. It's like 20 by 22 inches that you can buy at the Dollar Tree. And this one I haven't seen before, but I'm sure they sell this as a full sheet as well, or a full fat quarter sheet of fabric. But yeah, let's just go ahead and make something really cute really quickly with these 3 strips of fabric purchased from the dollar store for $1.25. And I thought that maybe I could make, well, one, it can either be a bookmark or it can be a tree ornament. I know last week we made a tree ornament, little mini journal, but this time I have these little wood strips. These are just very thin balsa wood. They already have like a little hole right up here at the top of the wood. So I just figured I'd just wrap these in fabric, make them look a little bit more Christmassy, and then use them as a bookmark. They also come with twine. I think I got this on Temu or Amazon. I'm not sure, but it was a package of maybe 50. So here I have these 3 right here. So we're just going to wrap some fabric around these to make them into bookmarks, or you can make them into tree ornaments by using the twine that it comes with. Alright, so I'm going to open up this package. This is just, again, some strips of fabric. They are about 2 inches wide. And we're just going to wrap our little balsa wood bookmarks with it. So I was thinking about doing it this way and then just wrapping it around. Can you see that? No, you can't. Just wrapping it around like that, but as you can see, it's not wide enough. My strips of wood measure 1 1/4 inches, and these strips of fabric measure 2 inches. So what I'm going to have to do is wrap and cut. So it'll be a little piece here, and then another piece up here, and then probably a 3rd piece at the top, and then we'll glue it all together with our Fabri-Tac glue. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start cutting this down. Let me find my nice trusty scissors here, and we'll give this a shot and see how this one works out. And I'm thinking, yeah, that should cover it. So whatever this is right here, I'll cut it into this size strips, and I'll tell you what measurements this ends up being. So this little piece of fabric right here, again, measures 2 inches by 3 inches, and that's how we're going to get this to wrap around towards the back, like so. So I need to tuck and cut this this bottom section. So I just have to figure that whole thing out. But in the meantime, 2 by 3 inch strips is what we're going to need to wrap this entire thing. And I'm thinking we'll need about 3. 2, and yeah, 1 more at the top. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all are having a super crafty day. I hope you guys are doing fun things in your crafting spaces, simply because my crafting space is extremely small lately, and yeah, I'm making do with what I have as far as space is concerned, but I am trying to be as productive as possible. So yeah, I just hope you guys are using your space. Every day you should be crafting something, anything, make anything. So, okay, so here are our 3 strips of fabric. I'm just going to flip them over and line them up as best as I can. Add a little bit of Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac glue, if that's what you guys have. I'm just going to put a bead of glue across the edge of that strip right there, and then line up this fabric with the previous. Right, and just trying to get it as straight as possible. And then I'll line up the 3rd piece just like so. I think that's where to go. Yeah, it'll work. That'll work. So again, I'm just putting a little bead of glue right across the top here. And and making a mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna line up my fabric like so, just to make one long piece of fabric that will cover the entire thing, right? So there's that. And let's see, so I'm just going to lay my the wood into the fabric. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side. So yeah, this is just Fabrifix or Fabri-Tac glue. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me use it before, but I do use it on a regular basis. It is Fabrifix. It glues fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper, as well as wood. So I'm using it on wood today. And I'm just going to put a little bead of glue at the bottom here, fold this up. I'm then going to cut away my excess right here, just those little triangles that we normally cut away, which are the excess on any project really. Just cut away a little triangle off the corners. And I know it's a little sticky. It's a little sticky. Alright, and then I'm just going to add some glue here up the side and fold over my fabric. And again, if you feel like your excess that you cut away is not enough, cut away some more. It's no big deal. It's just fabric. So that will glue over like so. And again, if there isn't enough cutaway on this side, I'll just cut some more off. Add some more glue right through there and fold this one over. Okay, and I'll put a little bead of glue right in there. So not too shabby for a first time. I'm sure I could have lined up the patterns just a little bit better, but it does look a little shabby chic for a Christmas ornament or a Christmas bookmark if you're giving this as a gift. I'm just going to cut away some of the excess fabric off the tops here and put a little bead of glue across here. Okay, and then I'll fold this in. So I don't know if the lighting is any better in right now. You guys can let me know. Right now I'm not using any lighting other than natural light, daylight. Let me know if the lighting can be adjusted, if it's better one way or the other from my previous videos to this one. I'm not using any lighting right now, like I said. So yeah, you guys can let me know if you prefer natural light versus you know, studio lighting. So just let me know. And then we have that. So what I'll do is I'll find the little hole right there and poke it through with my little pokey tool and then string it through with some of this twine. All right, let's just go ahead and make another one really quickly while that one dries. So I'm going to use the non-directional fabric, although this will be so cute. Oh, it would be so cute. But let's use some of this snowflake fabric right here. And again, it's non-directional, so there's no right or wrong. 3 inches is the standard that I need, so that would be right about here. Okay, and I will cut 2 more strips just like that. And 1 more just like that. If you guys are hearing like beeping sounds, again, I don't know what yeah, I'm in my RV, so I don't know what any of those noises are, where they're coming from or anything. So if you hear like a whirling sound, I know that's my fan. So yeah, but as far as beeps and bops that are coming from the background, I don't know what any of it is. Alright, so here's my other strip of balsa wood. So I'm just going to add some glue onto here and start wrapping this fabric on here. So yeah, because it's non-directional, it doesn't even matter how you place it on here, which I like about that. So that's pretty cool. As long as they overlap slightly, and yeah, they'll work. So from there, we'll glue up the back side here. And then I will wrap over the other side over here, and then I'll cut away my excess afterwards. So anyway, guys, yeah, it's almost the end of July. Don't know what you guys have planned for your end of summer, but well, it's actually now midsummer, but it is very, very, very hot here in Arizona. I believe most of the country is experiencing some sort of a heat wave, one way or the other. And yeah, it's just super, super hot here. But, you know, we'll make do with whatever Mother Nature throws our way. We'll make do with it. I believe there is a hurricane headed towards Florida. If not, then it's definitely a tropical depression of some sort. So yeah, there's all kinds of weird weather happening everywhere. So just hope y'all are all being safe wherever you are. But I think the safest place is in the craft room. This one's not working out as well as I would like. I'm getting glue all over my fingers, but yeah, I just need to hold this, let it at least start to settle, because it's a little tacky. All right, so I'm going to cut away the excess up here at the top. And glue this side down as well. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't lay it evenly, so the bottom didn't have that much to fold over, but the top has quite a bit up here to fold over. And my fabric tack glue is very sticky, guys. It's extra tacky. It's stuck on everything. So, okay. I'm just going to cut away any of the excess that's sticking out or that I don't need. And then we'll find the hole on the front here and then just run our, this is twine, just plain twine. We'll just run some twine through it, okay? So now that I'm cleaning up all my glue, let me go back to this first one. Remove all these little strips. I'll find the little hole right through here, poke it through with my little pokey tool. Okay, and I'm going to thread through one of my little pieces of twine. This may take some doing, but I'm hoping that it works on the first or second try. But it may take some doing, especially if your fingers are gooey. I have lots of glue all over my fingers. Let's try this. I think that's it. Oh, come on. Come through the hole. Let's see. What I do with it. Okay. So all I need to do now is just find that twine and pull it through. Let's push it through one more time. And hook it and pull it through. It may have some glue on it, but it will finally come through. Okay, so now I'm just going to do one of these little loops, loop-de-loops, library loops. I don't know what they call these, but it's like a little loop-de-loop, and pull it tight. And now we have that. So if you want to hang it on your tree, you just tie up here into a knot, and then you have yourself a little tree ornament. Or if you want to use it as a bookmark, you can just leave it untied at the top, and then you have that. All right, so I'm gonna wait for this one to completely dry. That was pretty difficult to get this through wet glue, so I'll just leave that to dry before attempting this one. And there is quite a bit of glue on the back here, so I'm going to leave that one to dry. I would like to do this one. I just need to figure out how to get this pattern on a strip of wood this way. You know what I mean? I don't know, because across this way it really doesn't look that great. But yeah, we'll see. We'll play with something and see how that goes. Anyway, guys, bookmarks for the holidays, or ornaments, depending on if you're making yourself like a shabby chic tree or a handmade Christmas. You can start with this. All right, any fabric would do. Any non-directional fabric would do, especially if you have to cut your pieces of fabric up. So yeah, just consider making one of these. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys like right here. I hope you guys have a super crafty day. Go do something wonderful in your crafting spaces, and don't forget to check out my one link down below that has all of my other links. It's linktree.com/Chronicles of a Crafter. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel, hanging out with me here in my RV, making silly little projects like this, and giving these videos a thumbs up if you like the content here on this channel. Share these videos with your friends and family, and again, I do appreciate each and every one of you, especially those of you who've been hanging out with me from the very beginning, who stick around with me when I don't do a video, or go back and watch my old videos and then comment. It's just so much fun to read some of your comments from some of my older videos. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Stay naturally curious. All right, bye.